afternoon. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. To everybody who's sitting here, and to more than 1 million Me fans who are watching us live right now. This is probably one of the biggest ever launch event live stream. And I'm so glad that I don't have a single Valentine, but have so many millions of Valentines. And also so happy that you guys have decided to spend this special day with us. So thank you so much, guys. My name is Manu Jain. I'm a global VP with the firm, and I head Xiaomi's business in India. Let me start by sharing a really great news, which is Xiaomi has become the 4th largest smartphone brand in the world. And that too in a market which is declining year on year. Thank you. If you look at all the brands, they've seen a decline from 2016 to 2017. And Xiaomi is the only brand which has been growing at 97% year on year. And of course, if you look at our India business, we continue to remain the #1 brand. We became #1 in Q3, and again in Q4, we were the #1 brand in India. If you look at the latest IDC report, which came out yesterday, we are now the undisputed #1 brand with about 27% market share. Thank you. And if you look at just the online segment, we're the dominating #1 brand. We have 57% market share, which is approximately 6x. Thank you. This is about 6x bigger than the second biggest brand in the online segment. Now, we were always selling products online, and about a year ago, we decided to also build our offline business. And happy to share that in such a short period of 9 months, Xiaomi has become the second biggest brand in offline with 11% share. Now, this has been possible because of the amazing products that we have. If you look at the top 10 selling smartphones in Q4 2017, 6 out of 10 were Xiaomi phones. And a big shout out to all our Mi fans, because this wouldn't have been possible without you guys. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for supporting our business for the last 3 years. Now, I also want to take a moment and talk about the Xiaomi philosophy. We are not about sales. We really want to become friends with our Mi fans. So how do we become friends? We, of course, launch really innovative products with very high specs. But more than just specs, we also focus on quality. And then what we do, what I call is honest pricing. We always try and price our products at cost, and we try and make them available to you guys at lowest possible price. Take an example of Redmi Note 4. Amazing specs, great quality, unbeatable price. And that's why Redmi Note 4 was the #1 selling phone in 2017. We shipped out more than 9.6 million phones in just 1 single year. And not just these amazing sales, this was also one of the highest rated phones. For example, if you go to Flipkart, more than 1 million people wrote positive comments about Redmi Note 4 on the platform. A lot of people said great things. For example, Android Authority said this was the well-rounded package, or I would say this was India's all-rounder phone. Some people also said this is the phone to beat in 2017. And I personally believe there was no phone which even came close to beating Redmi Note 4. So today, here we are. We're about to launch a phone which we think will beat Redmi Note 4. And this phone is Redmi Note 5. Give me 5. We think this is an all-rounded upgrade to Redmi Note 4. And to talk more about this, I'll call on stage Sir Jaimani. Give me 5.
Thank you, Manu. Hello, everyone. How are you guys? My name is Jay Mani, and I'm the lead product manager for Xiaomi here in India. And as Manu mentioned, today we're here to talk about Redmi Note 5. Now, it's easy to think that a phone is just about the specs. But we believe that there's more to it than that. And our goal has always been to help you understand more about our products beyond just what you see in a table. And I personally believe that's the reason why we've been so successful here in India. So today, we have some really cool stuff to show you, and I hope you enjoy it. So Redmi Note 5, it's an all-around upgrade. We kept the same great things that made Redmi Note 4 the best-selling phone in India, but we upgraded everything else. And the three main areas I want to talk about are design, camera, and quality. So first up, let's start with design. We have a really awesome video to show you, so let's run that right now. That video is so awesome. If we had time, I would run that again, but we got a lot of stuff to talk about today, so let's keep going. So the biggest upgrade that we made when it comes to Redmi Note 5's design is the display. Redmi Note 5 has a 5.99-inch full HD plus display. And this is the first phone that we've released with these larger aspect ratios since Mi Mix. So if you look at Redmi Note 4, it's pretty much what all phones have looked like for the last few years, the 5.5-inch 16:9 display. But when we compare it to Redmi Note 5, we've reduced the borders on the top and bottom significantly, and we've used all that space to give you more display. It's actually 12.5% more display area in a similar form factor. So we've removed the stuff that you don't need and given you a bigger screen. And when you start using phones like this, any other phone just feels old. Even phones that were released this month, they just feel old. So what can you do with that extra space? Well, if you haven't used it before, it's really great, particularly for web pages where you have more content. You don't have to scroll as much. It's really good for gaming. You either get more space to give you an advantage, or you have bigger touch targets, so you can be more accurate. And Redmi Note 5 also has a similar premium metal body with a tapered back edge. Actually, it's difficult to see here on the slide, but if you compare the taper to Redmi Note 4, the slide here, the angle here is adjusted by a couple of degrees, so it feels smoother, it fits in closer with the edge. When you compare it in the demo zone, you'll see that it feels a lot better in the hand. Another big change we made is that it's a lot thinner. Redmi Note 5 is 8.05 millimeters thick. It's almost half a millimeter thinner than the Redmi Note 4, and it's the thinnest Redmi Note we've ever made. And it still, most importantly, has the same great 4000 mAh battery. So we've made the phone thinner, but we've kept the battery the same. And I think the best part of the Redmi Note 5 design is that it feels modern, but it also is familiar. It looks like a Redmi Note. Here's a look from both the front and the back. Beautiful white and gold. We've also added a new and elegant rose gold, perfect for Valentine's Day today. And a color that some of you might be familiar with, a lot of people ask me about this, lake blue. This was really popular when we released it with Redmi Note 4 towards the end of last year. So Redmi Note 5 comes in 4 colors: black, gold, rose gold, and lake blue. The design has smaller borders with more display. It's a thinner body with the same battery life, and it still feels great in the hand. Now let's talk about the camera. We've gotten a lot of feedback from you guys on the cameras for Redmi Note 3 and Redmi Note 4, and we worked hard to make changes this year. A lot of people said that the camera of Redmi Note 4 was good as long as the lighting was good, but it started to struggle in low light. So we wanted to change that this year, and we made a bunch of improvements. So let me start with the rear camera. So we've upgraded the rear camera sensor to have a large 1.25 micron pixels. This helps a lot with low light photography, and it's similar to what we had